Playing a non-power opponent this week. How do you guys, as a team, how do you guys see that as an advantage, or maybe even a disadvantage?
I just think that we're trying to come into this week and have the exact same mindset that we had last week against Auburn. We don't want to take anyone on our schedule for granted. On any given Saturday, anything can happen in this country. So we just want to go in with a mindset that we need to be as serious as we can be. That we need to have the same level of focus and concentration on details that we had last week, and hopefully that'll allow us to perform just as well, if not better, this Saturday.
Speaking of schedule, they announced this morning Clemson, Texas games for 2028, 29, 2030. Could you petition for some extra years of eligibility? Maybe get the Austin trip?
Man, wow. There's going to be some awesome games. No, I don't think I'll be. I don't think I'll be petitioning for that. It seems a little too far down the road for me.
But seriously, what kind of? Obviously, y'all had Notre Dame last year. So much this year, but there's Notre Dame's coming back. What do those kind of games do juice-wise for a team when you know those are coming?
I mean, I think it's awesome just to get to play some different teams. Get to play some incredible talent, some incredible programs from across the country and from different conferences. Just brings new challenges that we normally may not need to, we may not be prepared for. So I think it's going to be awesome to get to have such big historic programs like Georgia and Texas and Clemson that all get to meet, cross paths. I think it's going to be an awesome opportunity for everyone's programs.
Rodrigo, what percentage of the time did you hit Nada in practice on that throw?
I don't really remember. I just remember throwing the ball much better in practice than I did on Saturday.
How much did you rep it?
I think 3 out of 4 days in a week we repped it. I threw it a lot better Monday through Thursday than I did on Saturday.
So was that a play where y'all saw something on Auburn and it was like you all were gonna use this week, or was it something you could have brought out any week?
It was a similar situation to LSU where we had coaches had done a lot of film, a lot of work on their field goal block team, and saw that if they line up a certain way, they're giving us a look that we think that we might be able to make a play on it. So we came out for it, and they had lined up how we thought we were, so we decided to run it.
So I guess in the stat sheet you've been a running back. I think you're a quarterback now.
I guess that's one way of putting it.
What were your thoughts when that ball was in the air and after you let it go? I mean, it seemed like it hung up there for a while.
Yeah, it wasn't the throw that it needed to be. Left my hand, and I immediately wished that I had it back. I made him work way too hard to get the ball. I'd made much better throws in practice during the week, and I wish I had executed how I was capable of in that moment.
Rod, how much confidence is there on this team, or is there confidence on this team when it comes to just overall special teams? Kirby has said that's as big of any emphasis as he has every week when in terms of getting ready for a game. It seems like you guys have the advantage in that column almost every week when you play a team. How much does confidence play into that? And are you guys confident when it comes? We're going to win the special teams today because we always do.
I think that we definitely have confidence every week that with the amount of talent and the amount of talent and ability that we have on all of our special teams, that we have the ability to have an advantage no matter who we play. But that only comes with hard work. Week in and week out, we have to grind. We have to give as much focus and attention to detail as we possibly can to every phase of special teams, and as long as we do that Monday through Friday, then we're going to have a chance to win that phase of the game on Saturday.
What are you guys trying to shore up right now? It seems like your kickoff returns are probably skewed a little bit because you're usually hitting a touchback. It's like maybe people are surprised when you don't hit a touchback. But I don't know, are there any overall areas in special teams you guys are really emphasizing trying to improve on right now?
I don't think so. I think that we're trying to hit every phase as hard as we possibly can, and focus on improving every phase in whatever ways we can each and every week.
Fake field goals, maybe improving in that style.
Those two.
When did you learn about that play, or how long have y'all been working on that play that you tried Saturday?
I mean, we had repped it all week. The coaches had seen look that they give when they're trying to block field goals. They've been very aggressive all season. I think they blocked 4 or 5 field goals, and up to this point. And so the coaches had done a lot of work in film, scouting them, and seeing a look that we thought that we could run it against.
What's the difference trying to run on a fake field goal as opposed to trying to throw a pass?
I don't think there's much of a difference. We're just trying to go out and execute and put points on the board for the team, and then just Marm didn't get it done on Saturday.
What does it mean to you to have your head coach put so much focus and emphasis on special teams? Because a lot of times kickers are kind of taken for granted or forgotten, but Kirby is just the opposite.
I think it's awesome. Coach Smart is so he's so focused and dedicated to having special teams be as important as it can possibly be. It's a third of the game, and if you choose to neglect it, you're going to be at a disadvantage when you step on the field on Saturday. So I think it's awesome that Coach Smart is he's so enthusiastic and so focused on trying to have the best special teams we can possibly have. We get the best athletes that we can possibly get on every team, and I really think that helps us when it comes to Saturday, that we have the best athletes on the field that are going to do everything they can to help us win that phase of the game.
And what's your description of Scott Fountain as a coach?
He's awesome. He's brought a lot. He's brought a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, and a lot of great schemes with him. And so, we're just trying to get the best players that we can to go out and execute his schemes, and he's brought us a lot of success so far.
Kind of an off-topic question, but in terms of like sweeteners, or you a cupcake guy at all? You a cake guy, ice cream guy?
I would say I have a sweet tooth.
Okay.
Every Thursday night after practice, I stop by the gas station, get gas, and I get Airheads bites to eat on Friday night before bed. So I do have a little bit of a sweet tooth. Yeah.
If you had to pick your favorite cake flavor and icing, what would it be?
I think I'd say lemon cake would probably be my favorite.
You guys have talked about how there's no shortage of motivation, even though this is a non-Power 5 opponent. But I guess kind of what would you be satisfied to see out of Saturday's game?
I think that what we're looking for is to just play a complete game. I think that our best is still yet to come. I think that our best game is still out there ahead of us, and I really think that if we could just be firing on all cylinders all 4 quarters on Saturday, I think everyone will have something they can be happy about.
You've probably already been asked this. How much have you replayed your pass over in your head? I mean, it kind of was there. It looked like it was just right off his tip.
I mentioned earlier I made him work too hard for it. I threw it to his wrong shoulder. I needed to throw it on his inside shoulder so he could just run underneath it, and I put it too far out from him. Made him work too hard for it.
Is that overplayed, that kicker dream kind of play, or is it just another play for you? I mean, how do you reflect on an opportunity like that?
You try and treat it just like any other play so that you can maintain your composure and maintain your calm in that moment. If we completed it, it would have been pretty special.
Time for 2 more.
You said you tried to treat it as any other play. Did you?
I thought so, but in the end, it looks like I was a little too juiced up for it.
Thanks.